Welcome to Athens, Georgia, Sanford Stadium, home to the Georgia Bulldogs, where more than 90,000 have already started to bark loudly. There are certain games that get the juices flowing, and when you have number one versus number two, it'll send a shiver up your spine, as we'll see the number one team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the second-ranked team in the land, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Ducks will boot it away to start the game. He'll bring it out. It's Etienne. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Fires into traffic, intercepted. Touchdown, Oregon! How about that D coming up with a play like that?
You always want to come out and set the tone as a defense. Get a stop, make a punt. How about this? Get the INT and take it back to the house. Way to set the tone for this defense early.
Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick six. He'll bring it out. It's Etienne. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and read this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You've got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
They finally make the stop at the big run. Is ready to move those sticks for the first down. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. After the whistle, it's 1st and 5 for this offense. Going to the ground. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
I love this linebacker because he's able to dissect what's happening in front of him, and he reacts downhill, uses his speed to get to the line of scrimmage and create the negative play.
To the air. It's back. Got him downfield. Touchdown, Bulldogs! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, Dave. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Line gets set, 1st down. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Finds his man. It's Johnson.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
Just enough there to get it to the 25. They pick up a 2. And the Ducks want to pick up the tempo. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. That's caught. It's James. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Quick pass on the jet motion. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play.
How many ways can I make you think, right? First drive, out the gates, getting it to my playmaker, going full speed across the formation with a touch pass. You better be able to adjust to it. Then when you adjust to it, I'm going to have an adjustment to your adjustment because I'm always right. I'm an offensive guy.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Ferguson.
I'll tell you, when you've got a tight end like this, it makes it a lot easier calling pass plays on first down, even if the defense is in zone coverage. He did a really good job there, working his leverage, finding the soft spot, and making it an easy completion.
Looking downfield, it's Gabriel. Looking to the big tight end. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. Now from inside the red zone. Lets it fly deep downfield. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. Second down coming.
And perfect timing. Got there right when the ball got there. Didn't get there a little bit early. Saving the touchdown. Nice timing by that defender.
Red pass, it's complete. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. They've changed ends of the field, now facing third down as they go back to work. Motion from the offense. On third and short, the power run here. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. They're not into threes. They want sixes. And to keep this drive alive, they'll need to get it on fourth down. Lets it go to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Ducks.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
From inside his own 15, looking for room. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high level. They've got to score points, David, but they can't go too fast because their defense right now is tired.
And I think that's the difficulty being a play caller. Like, I have to balance all of those things. My defense is a little bit tired. I can't put on the field, but I got to be aggressive because this is a back-and-forth type game, so a lot to process and think about.
They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. To the air, it's Beck. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
Listen, a lot of time, tips and deflections are because you got great eyes and vision on the quarterback. You see him release the football, you break on it, you tip that thing, and make sure the receiver can't get it.
Third down play from the gun. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Unlike the old school thinking, this is the area of the field that is really 4-down territory now. On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. And the incomplete pass, they roll the dice. Snake eyes.
Well, here's a classic sudden change situation early in the game. And we're going to see a few of these as the game goes on. But with the defense getting that stop on 4th down in their opponent territory, the offense now has an opportunity to come out here and maybe take a shot in this sudden change situation, see if they can catch the defense now.
Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
Man, the defense, you hold your breath. When this receiver has the football out in space, you have got to make sure you're playing with outstanding pursuit. Nice job there, but as this game goes on, you've got to keep an eye on this guy and make sure they know where he is at all times.
After the good pickup on 1st down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. Flushed out of the pocket. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throw.
The aerial assault continues. Unloads to the wideout. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. The Ducks want to crank the tempo. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. He wants to throw. Unleashes to the end zone. And he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity, but it's incomplete.
You simply don't see that very often. A quarterback of this guy's caliber missing a guy wide open in the end zone. He makes those throws in his sleep.
Looking to pass. It's Gabriel. Fires into the end zone. Throws into double coverage, and it's picked off. He goes out of bounds, but what a play to create a sudden change opportunity.
Well, coming into this game, this offense knew that points were going to be at a premium. If you can't score touchdowns down here in the red zone, you at least got to come away with field goals, but you can't do that if you're throwing interceptions. That's just poor execution by the offense.
And that's where quarterbacks, they got to be very assertive. They got to believe what they see and really pull the trigger. But the longer they wait and they get off rhythm or off timing, a lot of times it ends up in incomplete passes.
Got it in the middle. It's Bell. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there.
I know everyone's yelling like, you didn't get the first down, we need more yards. But if you think about it, nice short completion sets up a 3rd down. And guess what? Nowadays, 4th down, green light. We're going to go for it anyways.
Oh, and it's a pick. He threw it right into the double coverage. Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they got it at the 49.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Stands in and takes the hit. Got it in stride at the 15. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Fast motion from the offense. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Gabriel. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
This defense is heating up. They got an interception in the last possession. You could tell breaking on the football really, really well, seeing where the quarterback's throwing it, going to try to get it. Got another hand on it, almost had another interception.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. The offense burns his third and final timeout of the half. One more snap coming before halftime. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. And the Dogs will line up to kick off and start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Whittington. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with accuracy.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
Gonna let it fly. Snags it on the right. Hit the gas, kid. Wide open ahead. Touchdown, Oregon. And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call. Quarterbacks love receivers that can get separation, but that amount of separation is a little excessive.
I agree, Reese, and I think the defense needs to have a little powwow on the sidelines and talk about what just happened, because that was an absolute busted coverage on the back end. Defense can't keep playing like that.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blocker. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field to score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I'd have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. And the Bulldogs want to move quickly. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. At the 45, on his way. Really nice, patient job to find some running room by this junior. The Dogs will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Beck. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
Defense doing a great job watching the quarterback's eyes and breaking on the ball. They already have 2 picks in the game, and they swat that one away. They are doing an awesome job in coverage.
This time it's complete. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
That's an absolute strike right there. Giving me some Stetson Bennett vibes, some Aaron Murray vibes, even Matthew Stafford with the arm talent on that throw. I'll tell you, they can attack any spot of the field in the passing game because of this guy's number.
Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. And that is interception number 3 on the day. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Man, that is just great awareness by the big fella up front defensively. He did a good job just reading the quarterback's eyes. He knew where he was going with the football, and he's like, wait, these interceptions, they're not just for the little fast guys. Us big guys can get it done too.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
We've just seen in this game the ball has just gotten away from him a little bit. A couple of times, just hasn't been able to put it where he wants to. And as a result, that's now his second pick thrown in this game.
How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
Man, this defense takes tons of pride in their pass defense. They've got athletes on the back end that can break on the ball, and they've got hands, too. We've seen them pluck 3 picks already. They almost got another one there.
And they got him for the sack. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Getting some heat. And he throws down the gut of the defense. It's incomplete.
Well, after struggling so much in the first half, you thought they would have made some adjustments here at halftime to see if they can open up this passing game. But early on in the second half, they're just not really able to get that done. Incompletion on third down in your own end, you're expecting them to punt.
Makes the catch past the sticks. All kinds of running room. Touchdown, Dogs! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And really nice job seeing the middle of the field, seeing the guy can go deep and attack the middle of the field. And you can tell he runs a post, ball's right on him, catches the football, and then gets to gallop right into the end zone for a touchdown.
Here comes the two-point try. Looking for a man. It's Beck. Makes the grab for the two-point conversion as they cut further into that lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They capped that one off in style, a 74-yarder for the score. Fielded in the end zone. It's Whittington. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Well, let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. They were in and out quickly after the quick pick, David.
Yeah, first play, big mistake, man. Now, let's get this offense in a little bit of a rhythm. Maybe before you open it up again, Palmer, or do you trust him right away?
He seems to me like the guy maybe that just needs to kind of get into the flow of the game. So maybe you get the running game going here and just give him some easy looks to let him get lathered up.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
Wide out in motion. Quick pass on the fly motion. Each brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. The Ducks are in the hurry-up. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. It's complete. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41.
First down for the offense. That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Oregon 20, Georgia 15.
They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. Use the play fake, now to throw. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Let's go. Talk about leaving the door open. Yes, please. You think they might run the clock out, run the football consistently? No, sir. They put it in the air, we force the interception, Great job by the defense. When they needed it the most, they came through.
And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. This is a game of swings and momentum, and a great opportunity here after scoring on the last drive, getting a stop, and now you have the football back.
They're playing well.
Running toward the tape. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. That completion delivers a first down. The give from the gun. How much does it help your blocking scheme to have a guy who finds the crease? He gets to the 39. Dropping back, it's Beck. Finds a spot in the middle. And he picks up the first down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit. Power football with the run. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? The offense has plenty of time, and this defense trying to dig in and get one more stop and hang on to this lead. Throws for the tight end. And it's picked off for the 4th time today. And the senior just took that one out of the air and sends it the other way.
That might be the nail in the coffin, fellas. This offense, they're trying to get back in the game. You're having to be aggressive. You're now going to have to start taking chances. An errant throw ends up in the hands of the defense, and I think that's all she wrote.
Hit the afterburners, kid. The 40. At the 20. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Ducks!
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
Wide receiver now comes in motion. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. And the defense makes a big hit and knocks him down.
And these decisions to go for two, you see more and more of it throughout a game, chasing points. And then in the end, you wonder if this just comes back to bite
you. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it. Move on.
And here's the 5th interception by this quarterback. Taking it the other way. And a big return.
Get off my field, you bum.
Sets up the offense for this possession.
That should be the nail in the coffin. What a great break on the football. Getting the big turnover. You got the lead. Now just go out there, be smart on offense, and run that clock.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. And they're in for a touchdown late in this game. This dude is revving his engine like that duck coming out on a motorcycle. He is putting up points and finding the promised land.
And it's nice to have a guy that can do that. Goodness gracious, they just keep finding at Oregon is trigger men, not only throw the football, but guys who can pick them up and put them down and make big plays.
Quick strike complete. He's going to be stopped short of the goal line. The 2-point attempt is no good as they are unable to extend the lead. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Let's see what he can do with the return. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. This offense has pretty much been stuck in the mud the entire game. It's been a frustrating performance, Jesse.
Yeah, and listen, you can't be hanging your head just yet. This game's not over. This coaching staff is still evaluating their players. So if you're on the field right now, you've got to finish this game. You've got to try to prove something to them.
Well, the game is over, to be clear. They're not coming back. But I hear what you're saying. Keep fighting. Keep showing your coaches it matters. And maybe find something positive here late that you can build on for the weeks to come.
Back to throw, it's back. Fires to the wideout. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the fourth quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
This time he's got his man. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
First down for the offense.
He's going to pass. He's looking deep. And it's another interception as his assault on the record book continues. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
The number one objective for a defense is to make the offense one-dimensional. Well, when they're trailing by this much late in the game, they're one-dimensional. They have to pass the football. We can bring more speed on the field. You see it. We know you're throwing the football. Nice break on the football. Nice interception. This one's almost over.
Now on second down. Quarterback checking the play. On second down, they'll take to the air. Blasted as he lets it go. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. Now staring at a 3rd and short from the 40. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Inside the 45. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. Timeout is called. Clock stops. 13 seconds to go in the game. Trying to find his man on first down. He caught it. Touchdown, Oregon. And the punishment has been extended.
And they say play to the final whistle. This offense took it to heart. Scoring late, maybe they could have wasted the clock. They made no doubt about it. This one's over.
Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
38, Georgia, 15. Return runs offense.
Offense getting set for first down. Back to pass, it's back. He wants a big play here late. Into double coverage, and they made him pay. It's intercepted.
Heat up them pass rushers, bring in them DBs. That's what I'm doing in this situation. When I got the lead by a couple scores late in the ball game, in the fourth quarter, I'm going to rush the passer like crazy. I'm going to put all those DBs back playing the pass. That's what happened. Great job understanding they're going to have to take shots. We get the interception. This one's almost over.
And after this play, the cake will be baked. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Going up top on first down. Going to take a shot at this DB. And as the ball falls incomplete, the clock strikes 0. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
You've got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation. Welcome, everyone, to College Park, Maryland, home of the Maryland Terrapins. Fans have been eager for this clash coming up in what some affectionately refer to as the Snake Pit. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. As we'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on a fellow Big Ten foe, the Maryland Terrapins. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up.
Yo.
And
Do you hear me?
Terrapins will kick it away first.
What's going on with you, thug? Oh, you're not gonna kick no ass.
Take return, trying to get better field position. And the returner will be dragged
No ass
down.
will be kicked over here. Yeah, not today. And the only ass kicking that be going on around here is me kicking your ass.
The offense set for a first down play. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. The short hands, it's Scott. Crosses the 30.
Don't break your controller.
Finally run out of bounds, but he has this
Yeah, don't break it. Don't break it.
The Buckeye aerial attack continues to be prolific.
No.
You feel as if they're on the verge of scoring on any snap.
You know, you can't hit stick that big ass nigga, bro.
Such great offensive talent year after year after year that you see go to the draft, but also great play calling, great play design. They've always got it working, and you know this offense is always capable of hanging 40 points and making it look easy.
And there was
You from New York?
question in that scenario. That's where the quarterback was going. He knew he had his
Oh,
receiver
okay.
in a matchup that he liked, running a route where he would find himself.
I'm from Ohio.
Nice job between those two.
They'll throw it on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end.
I heard y'all ain't got no good weed up there, man.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job.
What you smoking on?
First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tag.
Oh yeah, it's legal over here, bro.
Back to throw, it's Howard. He finds his man.
Bro, you gotta play some defense.
Tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down.
They pick up the first down on the drag route. Good job by the receiver knowing it was man coverage. If he's looking, he's booking.
Stop running man.
Quarterback the eyes right away that says, hey, I'm not stopping. Put it out in front of me. I'm getting this first down.
He wants to throw it again. He's going fertile. And he'll take it in. They couldn't get him on the ground. Touchdown.
Ready for what? Oh, I'm scared.
How about this? A two-point conversion coming. Here's the snap, looking to throw.
Oh, damn. I thought Jeremiah Smith caught that.
But it just dribbled out of his hands.
No, he didn't. He dropped it.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
I meant to throw it to triangle, but I clicked the wrong button.
Bringing it out.
Oh. We're going to see if you care about this blitz right here, because I'm going to blitz the shit out there. I'm letting you know I'm letting you know what I'm finna do. I'm finna blitz the shit out Joe. Okay, yeah, we love. I told you I'm gonna blitz the shit out your ass the whole game. I'm telling you I'm gonna do it, and there's nothing you can do to stop it.
Exactly what I said. Great get off, great job getting in the backfield, making the play.
He's looking to throw. Caught over the
He
middle.
caught that? That's crazy.
He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
They just find ways to find the big.
Man, y'all niggas suck.
Are huge targets for the quarterbacks. The throws are usually in between the numbers. That makes it pretty easy. Usually
When the last time y'all made it to the playoffs?
Just come across the field, make plays for it.
Got it in the middle, it's Wade. And they reacted well.
When the last time y'all even was ranked?
Getting the first down. Third and short, and I guess the only thing they really took out of play.
Worry about what?
Was the quarterback sneak.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I like to do, Reese. I mean, 3rd and inches, I want to run the quarterback sneak, run the football. But this team fully comfortable throwing the football.
Yeah, he has 98 speed, Goofy.
Pitch, easy catch, first down.
That was an eyelash away from being picked off. And that is
Well, test him again and see what happens. I guarantee he pick it this time.
On your opening drive.
All right, throw it again. Throw it again.
Missed on the connection, incomplete.
I'm gonna blitz the shit out your ass the whole game. You better learn how to block.
Let's see what call
Nah, I'm telling you, you better learn how to block. You better learn how to block your damn running back.
From the gun, wants to pass. He holds one deep down the left side.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, I see you trying to cheese. They ain't gonna work over here. I know how to click on over here. I know. He is 6'2" with 98 speed, bro. You're not doing none of that. What you think you gonna do?
Tipping that ball away from the wide receiver.
3 straight misfires has left them staring.
Try him again if you don't believe. You better block your damn running back.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And they gamble.
Who is you throwing it to? Who is you throwing it to?
And I don't know how to
told you I'm gonna blitz the shit out there.
The percentages are low anyways, and on your side of the field, that is not the way I want to create momentum or start my first half.
I'm gonna whoop your ass. You might as well just get high wire, whoop your ass, because there's not nothing you can do to stop him.
Finds a tight end. And not much doing there as that defense.
There's not nothing you can do to stop him.
Second down coming up.
I'll put money on you.
This offense from getting a line on who to block. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks with a first down. As they get set to snap it.
I don't even play this game, bro. I play Madden.
They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. He works his way.
Oh, if you think I'm good in this, I will beat your ass at Madden. You're crazy. We could play for whatever you want to. I play with anybody. I'm from Charlotte, North Carolina. I really use the Panthers. I really get busy with the Panthers. Bro, I'll 21 skunk you.
He'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in
You won't
the end
even
zone
score.
here. Dropping back, it's Howard. Reels it in the end zone.
Yeah, all I know is you better lock in, my nigga.
Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments.
Don't be worrying about no other game. Worry about this game. I'm whooping your ass in this game, and I don't even play this game. Why would I do that?
Conversion attempt is on the way.
I'm streaming. I'm streaming college football. Why would I stream Madden? I don't want to stream that trash ass shit.
He's got it. Two-point try is good as they build on this lead.
Yep. Streaming on YouTube. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Yeah. In front of a live chat right now.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14.
I'm gonna blitz the shit out your ass. I'm gonna let you know it's mid blitzes, it's man coverage, covering over the top. I'm pressing your receivers, and there's nothing you can do to stop it. All I know is you better block your damn running back. Oh, it's gonna get real ugly in here. Oh, it's gonna. Oh shit. Oh, come here. I told you stop trying them. Put your body Dion. Oh, put your body Dion. Y'all Xbox players are trash.
Well, the offense turns it over, and talking to their coaching staff before this game, they talked
I don't
about
even play with Maryland. I don't even play with Maryland. I don't even play with Maryland. All I hear is excuses.
Poor decision by the quarterback, and the defense made them pay.
From the gun. Let's it fly. And he's got it. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Hey, you suck.
Here comes the
Everybody get 21-0 in the first half.
Back to pass, it's Howard.
Yeah, nice with a stick, dummy.
Into the end zone for the two-point conversion as they extend the lead. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Yeah, chat, this game's over with, bro. I don't know why he hasn't quit yet.
Let's see how far he can get. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to the return at the 22.
You're crazy. You need to just quit, bro. It's 21-0 already, 22-0 already.
Offense ready to go. They just haven't been able to get anything going, and they better get started or it's going to get.
Why would I quit?
Yeah, and these are the weeks that you really wish that you were playing a video game and you could just reset the console.
Why would I quit and I'm winning?
And make something better happen early.
It just looked like they're sleepwalking in this first half.
Does that make sense?
It's not just one guy. They just haven't been playing collectively as a unit.
All I know is you better block your damn running back.
Starting to give some other dudes some chances here.
And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a
Look at him being a good boy and listening.
Third down coming.
Good boy.
Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire.
That is how you block.
From the gun on third down. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth
But just quit the game, bro. Like, you're embarrassing yourself.
Just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but
you're embarrassing yourself. Live on stream.
The ball falls incomplete.
What a turning point this could be. The offense is
You want me to shut the fuck up? Did you just tell me to shut the fuck up, nigga?
On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Fires to the right.
Bro, he caught that and I can't pick that off. I'm right in front of the ball and I can't pick it off. That makes no sense.
That's a great example of the receiver knowing exactly where the first down marker is. He got the depth he needed to get, so once he was able to make the catch, he already knew he had it. Now, a fresh set of downs.
That's crazy, bro. How he's able to do that while he's getting tackled is crazy.
First and 10. Looking for room. It's Hemby.
Yeah, nice run right there, bro.
Down in the backfield, he'll lose a couple. So you get stuffed on first down. You had an idea of what you wanted.
That was a good run. Run it again.
I'm guessing it's back to the drawing board now.
Yeah, you got to figure out who you are and what you are. What's your next best play?
That was a great run. Running that again.
What's going to do? If they've been aggressive, okay. Well, if they've been aggressive, I'm going to throw that deep ball. If they've been sitting back, I might sneak a draw in here.
Looking to throw, it's Edwards. Fires to the
Yeah, that's not going nowhere.
And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up.
Come on, bro. You got to make some smarter plays in this. Come on now.
Short game. Now you get to third down. Third down's more manageable. But guess what? If I don't get it on third down, I still got that fourth down in my pocket. Nowadays, analytics, we're going for it anyway.
Yeah.
That pass is well
told you.
target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert.
Y'all gonna blitz the shit out your ass.
Around midfield, go for it. This isn't 1930 football. Try to get the first down. On fourth down, trying to find his man.
Oh, give me that.
Now it's picked off. Looking for more room. At the 30. Running inside.
My nigga, move out my way.
What a return as he takes it all the way back inside the 10.
And another mistake from this quarterback. That's back-to-back drives now that have resulted in interceptions. He's got to find a...
Welcome to Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Title Town, some call it, a moniker that many claim, but this city lives thanks to the Alabama Crimson Tide. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. As we'll see, the #3 team in the country, the Penn State Nittany Lions. taking on the 15th ranked team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Nittany Lions will kick it away to start us off. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Looking for a productive play on first down. Wide receiver shows motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Alabama pushing the tempo. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Wants to throw. It's Milroe. Got his man down the middle.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Gonna run it. It's Haynes. Still on his feet at the 45. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
It's a really good sign if you're on offense here. You're putting it on your offensive line on third down. Critical down and distance, opening drive of the game. Let those guys fire off, get a hat on a hat. You can run the ball, pick up the first. You're around midfield. And all things looking pretty good here early for this offense.
Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. A cornerstone of the Alabama program really throughout history has been be physical, establish a running game.
Yeah, great running backs. I mean, not only are you recruiting great players in the offensive line and skill and all over the place, but so many great backs that you can name off the top of your head that played at Alabama, that ran it with an edge, that ran it physical, that always represented that style. And you can see Alabama, they're always going to do this. They're going to establish the run.
The Tide with the 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. Finds just enough room to pick up a couple down to the 26. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. He's looking to throw. Catch in the middle. It's Bernard. Tackled, but he has a first down. The Crimson Tide snaps it from the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. This drive was rolling, and then it got thrown into reverse. Here's a 2nd and 18. Dropping back, it's Milroe. They're trying to get to it. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
They're bringing heat. Now improvising. Oh, he needs to get rid of it. He needs to do something, and he will go down. What a terrible, terrible play and a big loss. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. On 4th down, looking to pass. Fires toward the end zone. And that's going to be knocked away and incomplete as time has expired here in the first quarter. First down to start the drive after the break. Looking for space. It's Singleton. And he could not get loose on the run.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
Dialing up a second down pass play. And that ball is picked off. Bringing it back. He's out of bounds, showing off the hands on the pick, and then the nifty moves on a terrific return.
Not the start this kid was looking for. Very first pass of the day gets picked off. This is a defense that's got a lot of ball hawks on the back end, and he's got to be real careful with his eyes, not telegraph throws like he did right there. He's going to have to settle in.
Now that's what you're trying to do as a defense. Limit those damages when they run the football. Get them on the ground, short gains to set your defense for positive situations down the road.
Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. Back to throw, it's Milroe. He's got his man. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. They would have needed a boomer from here, a 55-yard field goal attempt, so instead they'll go for it on 4th down. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. Sometimes we don't give enough credit to a receiver knowing exactly where he needs to be on the field, and they pick up the first down there.
Yeah, and you've got to give the receiver credit, obviously knowing where that is, but the defender needs to know where it is too. Where is he trying to get? That ball's going to come out quick. He didn't really understand where the sticks were, and because of that, he gives up the first down. Need to just be a little bit more aware as a defense.
And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Getting aggressive here and going for 2. He's looking to throw. Trying to get to him. And the defense on him, and he will go down. Sacked on the 2-point try.
That keeps the score Alabama 6, Penn State 0.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays, and I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw at this drive.
And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense.
Man, not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
Not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block that. How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some holes?
Goes to the option. He'll toss it. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
And here we go. If you're an offense, you've got to get that ground game going so you can have some balance, and then you give it to your quarterback, Palmer, and let him make some plays down the field later on.
Yeah, exactly. And then coming into this game, this offense knew they were going to have to some way, somehow, at least establish a semblance of a running game for exactly what you just said. You got to be able to use play-action pass later in this game to get some explosive plays down the field. And it's a play like that we just saw, which can help them get that going.
Now the toss. And And the fourth option there is to throw it in reverse, and that's what happened on that one.
You know, the runner just has to have a little bit more patience. He bounced that thing outside a little too early, and as a result, lost yards.
Looking to throw, it's Allard. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Now the toss. And that one will go in reverse. The defense all over that pitch on the option. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They'll try to get the first through the air. Fires to the middle. Into the house. Touchdown, Nittany Lions!
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
Lining up to try to take the lead right before halftime. And the extra point puts them on top by one. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive. And they close the deal with a 16-yard throw for the touchdown. He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. The receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. To throw, it's Milroe. Pocket starts to collapse. Can't find a receiver, and down goes the quarterback. A sack to punctuate this first half. 10-7, Alabama ready to put a boot to it to start the second half. Fielded in the end zone, it's Martin. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. And for this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a first down.
Well, and the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing get that one positive play, and then maybe you get those juices going and something can start to build.
Third and short, they've got them back up inside the 20, and the D can get the ball back here. Looking to throw. That's caught. It's Singleton. They were banking on the yards after the catch, but that went into the negative column.
And I'm banking on the ball coming out quick. When I'm a defense and understanding third and short, understand they're going to throw the ball really quickly, try to make a play. The defense knew it, broke on the football, made a nice tackle to force a fourth down.
On fourth down, looking for the completion. And the incomplete pass turns it over in their own end.
I'll tell you, man, analytics in college football now are changing the way coaches think about down and distances. And listen, I know there are probably some metrics out there that say you should go for it in that situation because the percentages are telling you you got a good shot at it.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Alabama! They take the lead with the 6.
Anytime you've got a successful run play on the ground, you've got to have great blocking up front. The offensive line, receivers, everybody doing their job, and that helped lead to the home run.
How about this? These guys are going for 2. Touch pass on the run. He's not going to make it. The defense stops the 2-point try, and this is still a 5-point game. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Coming out with it, it's Singleton. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those fourth down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for you.
Looking for a gap. It's Allen. The Nittany Lions get it past the sticks.
And I don't care if I get it by 2, by 20, by 30, by 40. I just want to get the first down, understanding the situation, understanding where the sticks are. Doesn't have to be sexy, but I got to make sure I get to that stick, get to the first down mark.
Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29 after picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. He'll do it himself. Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is on his ground, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker in there.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Grabbed in the middle. It's Wallace. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on 3rd down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
And he's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him, he'll make those contested catches.
They stop him just a link or 2 short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. And they'll come to the line just needing a few chain links for a first down. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
Yeah, I think the running back kind of went rogue on that last running play. I'm not sure it was designed to go that direction. He tried to make it happen on his own, and unfortunately ended up losing yards.
Snagged in the middle. It's Warren. They bring him down. He's got a first down, but that might be the final play of the 3rd quarter. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll try the run. Open space at the 25. He showed it all there. A little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
first down at 2nd and 7. Running the red zone, it's Allen. Working his way and keeping those legs moving, picks up 5 down to the 14.
I think they called that knowing they weren't going to hit a home run. So why would you call it that? Well, you call it so third down becomes an easier down. It's not third and long where I have to pass the football. Now all options on the table.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. They'll try to power their way ahead. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run.
Man, that was a good run, but it was almost even better. Great job by the offense. Keep the running game going. You get big chunks like this. Not only was that a big chunk, it also looked like it could have gone for more.
Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. And if they want to take the lead, can't be thinking field goal here. They'll need a touchdown to go up in the fourth. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater.
Well, when you get down here inside the red zone, you got to be able to run the football. And it's one thing to do it conventionally, but I like the idea of mixing it up and trying to go jet sweep.
Bro, come on and hike the damn ball, bro. Fuck you doing? Hike the fucking ball, bitch.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. So frustrating.
Look at you being stupid.
Lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? He'll ride his man on the option. The pitch. Touchdown, Penn State! And they've moved out front here in the fourth.
You gotta stop me. I'm not worried about it.
Run the football late in the game.
I bet you won't put no money on it.
Punch it in for the touchdown, and more importantly, take the lead.
Okay then. I know you won't, because you haven't stopped me one time this game.
They're going to go for 2 here and try to extend that lead to a field goal. The option look. He'll toss it.
Bro's just trying to cheese. You cheese it like a motherfucker for what? I can run the same thing you running right now. You are not good at the game. Just running pitch left, pitch right. Just running the ball. Pass the ball.
He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you played a lot of plays, you get worn out. You need a chance to go decompress on the sideline, get some oxygen. Palmer, now it's on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football because it's a two-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer, but you've also got to take your time and give your defense an opportunity to get their win.
Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Looking to move it through the air. Quickly to the tight end. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field, the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Looking for a man. It's Milroe. Fires to the big fella. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Love the way he didn't just run to a spot. He found the cushion in the zone and got himself open for the first down.
Yeah, and you're taught to find that space. Don't run right into a zone defender who's sitting there looking at the quarterback and looking at you. So much creativity with routes now and being able to just have subtle moves one way, come back the other way. Nice job on the tight end finding that hole in the zone.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Got to get everybody lined up quickly, time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Now the play fake. He's going up top here late in the game. It's caught, and what a job to get the foot down and make it a huge gain along the sideline.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the point.
But why won't let me throw the damn ball?
Down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth. Timeout is called by the offense. They have 14 seconds left. He wants to throw here on second down. Catch in the middle, it's Williams. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a first and goal from the 10. You're going to hear guys after this game say, got to work harder, got to be more intense. You know, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets. And it seemed to me that's what happened out there today.